Ladies and gentlemen, Arknights CN 5th anniversary livestream has ended. And boy, do we get some cool and mind-blowing stuff from the stream. So without further ado, here's the summary. First, Arknights episode 14 will be available on the 1st of May, literally the day after Arknights Global's special event. And you wouldn't believe who the new operators are. This main theme will feature a new limited banner, 3 new gacha operators, 2 6 stars, with 1 being limited. And the limited is none other than Walter. Man, she is officially Arknights' second poster girl now, not to mention the 10+ minutes long animation they made for her. But to be honest, I'm not fond of W getting another 6-star version, and being limited again. However, if she has an interesting character development in EP 14, about the same level as Reed and Jessica, I might actually like it. Anyway, you are not here to hear me complain. So, Walter, or is now called with her real name, Visa Dell, is our newest 6-star flinger sniper after Osmontis, and she got an entire arsenal floating. They already give a bit of details and showcase her abilities in the stream. I do apologize if the video is blurry and the abilities are unclear. I will update it once the event is online. So, in her first talent, her every attack will mark an enemy. And there's a chance when Visa Del hit that target, the mark will explode and stun the surrounding enemies briefly. And talent 2 will make her summon some kind of turret that will hit, slow down the enemies, apply talent 1, and give her a random amount of SP. And if she's standing beside it, she will also gain camouflage. And from what I've seen, that thing doesn't have a duration and 0 block. For skills, skill 1 is simple enough, with her attacks now deals additional aftershocks, stuns the enemies, and attacks now have a wider splash range. Skill 2 will reduce her interval, increase attack and now hit multiple enemies. This skill can be overloaded, and it will change the attack to firing multiple attacks to a random target. And this skill can be manually deactivated. If I get this right, this is the first overload skill without any apparent drawback. Like how Rock can be stunned, and Horn losing HP. Last, her skill 3 immediately summons 2 more of her second talents to the field. That even stays after her skill ends. As you can see in this showcase, it is a very powerful skill. But of course, to offset this, she only has a little ammunition, a mighty slow attack interval, and looks like this skill got an expensive cost. Next, the other 6-star beside her. It's the man himself, Rhodes Island Elite Operator Logos. He's our 4th 6-star corecaster. He's almost like Hoederer in dealing damage, debuff, and in his case, slowing interrupting enemies. As you can see, his talent 1 can make him attack another target and slows them down, while talent 2 will debuff the enemies. Oh, and if you're wondering about that elemental damage build up, looks like it's because of his module. For skills, skill 1 is mighty interesting, as it makes the enemies instantly defeated if their HP is lower than Logos' attack stat. As for skill 2, it makes him turn into something like a mecha cordcaster, I suppose. Lastly, skill 3 will make him hit multiple enemies. But the interesting part is that the enemy's projectile will slow down when it enters his range, allowing you to do something like healing the ops, or activating skills before the attack hits. Then the gacha 5-star in the banner is none other than Fang Alta. I really didn't expect she will be released here. You know, if they decided to make her a 6-star with deeper Alta story, I'll be more than happy. After all, she's the captain of the reserve team. Anyway, her Alta version is a Charger Vanguard. Although they didn't showcase her abilities in the stream, we already got her abilities revealed from the official Arknights CN socials. For her talent, her initial cost is reduced, and when she retreats, the next operator cost will get a discount. For skills, skill 1 makes her next attack do double hits, and gain more DP when she kills an enemy. This skill can hold charges, so I assume this is auto recovery skill. For skill 2, almost like bagpipe S3 I suppose. Attack, defense and block increase. And now she attacks all enemies equal to her block count. Now, like most event, we got a free unit. This time it's a 6-star, and holy moly, it's Her Majesty Teresa. Or codename after the Black Crown, Civilite Eterna. She should be available to obtain through a special task. And from what I heard, the method to obtain her will be slightly different than other free operator in the main story. I'm not entirely sure how she can become a Rhodes operator and now playable. There's even speculation she's a manifestation of the crown or something like that. But we'll see what really happens in the story later. Right now, let's see her abilities, and for now I will just call her Teresa. So, Her Majesty Teresa is our second 6-star bard supporter. Her talent 1 makes her spawn those circling dust, which can hit allies, and should increase the healing effectiveness from Bard's Tray. And for talent 2, I suppose it's Mudrick talent on steroid. For skills, skill 1 increase Her Majesty's Tray effect, and reduce the dust respawn time. It also has infinite duration. For S2, the dust will now hit enemies, dealing true damage and bind them, and Teresa will instantly obtain, and can carry more dust. All allies in range also get inspiration attack buff. For skill 3, seems to be a potent protection and healing skill. Next, there's a new 1-star robot. It's a ritualist supporter, and it's free. Lastly about the operators. Supreme Leader Amia will get another class conversion. And her new form is Incantation Medic. You can obtain it by completing a stage nearing the end stage of EP14, and Elite 2 Amia must be on the team. Now let's see what she can do. Her talent will make everyone's max HP increase. And when using skill, everyone will restore some HP. As for skills, S1 increase her attack speed, as well as healing everyone within that cross range. And skill 2, damage enemies instantly, and reducing their attack and movement speed. Her attack stat will also increase, depending on how many enemies got hit by this. And after that, her attacks now turn into true damage, and can hit 2 enemies at the same time. But you can only use this skill once per battle. Alright, back to talking about the limited banner. There's some change happening in this 5th anniversary. So, in 300 pulls, you will be guaranteed to get Visa Del or her pot, but of course only once. From what I read, this is a gift, and won't affect the probability of obtaining the next 6-star. Additionally, the cost to Spark W is reduced to 200. This will also gradually be implemented to other limited. As you can see, Rosmontis cost will be reduced during the half anniversary event next November, and Neon during the spring festival. Okay, what comes with new operators? That's right, new skins. We got some from Bloodline of Combat and Iteration Provident brand. First we get the long overdue skin for Savage, and it's free from the login event. Then a second skin for Thorns. Next, an L2D skin for Ines, complete with her boyfriend in the background. Moving on, we get a second skin for Blue Poison, a dynamic and new voice line skin for Skalter. And the same for Mulces. The long-awaited Lord module will be available once the event is live. Moving on to the collab news, there's a bunch of collaboration announcements, like with Sanrio characters. And keep in mind some of what they showed in the stream are most likely CN exclusive. But probably the equivalent of Monster Hunter and Siege collab is the collaboration with Dungeon Meshi, and Senshi is already revealed. It's a good show to kill time. So I'm all happy for this collaboration. And well, looks like Destiny collab isn't our destiny. New mode is announced and will be live on the 15th of May. Basically it's a co-op mode. You'll be working together with someone to defend the blue box. And there's also the football mode, with the main prize ranging from mats goodies, player profile theme, to Thermal X skin. Just be prepared with the biggest threat in this co-op mode: the goddamn hyping. And watch out for anyone spreading salt at your screen. Integrated Strategies 5 is also announced, and it will focus on Sarkaz and Kazdal history. They already showcase some of the mechanics and enemies. And would you look at that, we'll fight Big Lady Cal. There's a new login event. As you can see, day 1 is a 10x pull ticket, the new 1-star robot, and a new beautiful lobby background. I got just the right operator to put in there. There's a new interactive furniture, and on the 9th day, it's a skin for Savage. They also announced a special voice line will be implemented to celebrate the 5th anniversary. I'm not sure how many operators will have this voice line, as in the stream, they only showcase Amir with it. New quality of life update. Penalty for failing challenge mode will be reduced to only 1 sanity. Friend list is expanded to 100. Some kind of profile signature will be added. And a new in-game notification notice. Savage or her pot will be given. A 5-star selector will be given for free. Red voucher shop will add a garden specialist potential. This skin for Amir will also be available in the search shop. These 4 will be added to the recruitment. And these 2 lobby backgrounds will be available to get if you haven't. There will be new operator records and paradox simulation, as well as new furniture. And the most surprising, a special monthly card access for all Arknights CN players, minus the initial yellow rocks. Then a bit of an announcement for the 15th of May update. This includes that co-op mode, new joint operation banner, and kernel locating, where you can make your own banner consisting of the old operators. Alright, I guess that's all the announcement for the content that will come on May 1st and 15th. But they also give us a bunch of teasers for upcoming side stories, operators, and perhaps a new main story arc. And Fish fans should rejoice. It seems the next side story after EP14 will focus on Aegir. They even teased Ulpiganus, showing his big and hard anchor for all to see. Lastly, Arknights Anime Season 3 is announced to be in production, and most certainly will adapt the story of Chapter 7 to 8. Well, I suppose that's all the important announcement from the stream. It's jam-packed with info, so if there's anything important I miss, make sure to let us know in the comment. That should be all. Adios.